Don't you just love it when your opponent has enough time to convert a 4th and 24 play and you play the sticks and your zone coverages don't even play correctly and they can convert it? Yeah, he got it because he has ability, secure catch player to make that play. But when he throws blind reads like this and I can't even switch to the right person to make a play, look who it switches me to. That is DDA at its finest, scripting outcomes so your opponent can have a chance in these type of matches. And it doesn't stop there. It happens when you snuff out a play. This should have been a fumble, but apparently the ball can just morph because it's a scripted outcome. It's also crazy that the game dictates when my guys should be able to pass rush and when they don't. It's like trash teams, they can pass rush easily compared to terrible teams, but you take a look at this play. Let's replay that back. So look at who I'm using right here. I don't even touch a soul. My opponent makes a pass, picks up a couple yards, but after the fact that he gets it and I'm getting blocked, which you guys don't see on screen, there's a flag that's thrown. Now I thought this was holding, which is rare to see in an online ranked match, but they called a illegal contact flag against me after the fact that I was getting blocked. How does that work, EA? Once again, that is DDA scripting for your opponent to have somewhat of a chance. Not only did he have that much time, but the fact that he had that much time didn't really get too much yards. They added yards because, he was clamped up. Now here's my opponent's chance to win the game, basically. And shockingly, DDA didn't go in his favor and I was able to get a pick six to win this game. But the fact that the entirety of this match was DDA scripting for my opponent to stay in the game, because how terrible he actually is, it has to make it to the point where he can have a chance to compete against me. Then I play Texas user and look at this, dropping wide open passes. Then my opponent just runs a motion sweep, which literally for some odd reason my defense could not stop. Now what's crazy is when he did pass, I had pass rush compared to the Texas State opponent, which is weird. Now after he couldn't pass, he sat in this formation just doing a basic motion sweep, and he was just doing it until I was able to stop it. But this goes to show DDA kicking in because, I'm doing all the adjustments and everything to stop this play, and it's like the game, started out where it wouldn't let me stop it. User-wise, shifting and adjusting my players to stop it, it wouldn't stop it. But the game decides when it will kick in to actually take a chance to stop it, which is ridiculous. It shouldn't be like that. Even when I broke away, it still made things challenging as I ended up dropping a interception right here with a great user lurk. The game got out of hand because, of course I was able to stop it, but there was just moments throughout this match where he just was able to continue to run it, and for some reason my defense wouldn't stop it. Now I get into the playoffs, and this is where things gets more crazier. Not every single game is easy. My opponent right here clicks off, gets on a D tackle that should have been picked up, blocked, just baseball turns, not even looking, and able to instantly pick me off. So you tell me a D tackle can make a play like that, and I can make that simple user interception with a linebacker? Of course, in this game, I was just playing behind the entirety of the match because made some terrible plays, and then just things was going in my opponent's favor, like causing the forced fumble. Easy catch and run to score a touchdown. I make this throw 100 times. But yet the game wants to script my guy to make this type of catching animation when he could have easily just ran and catch the ball in stride, like he always does. Another instance right here does the same exact thing. It makes me just spin around, slow down, when this should be an easy catch and run touchdown. Yes, things became harder because I had to fight throughout this entirety of the match because I got down early, but, I have a chance to basically win this game. All I had to do was clock it and kick a field goal to win this game, and of course my guy fumbles the ball. DDA scripting me to lose. literally rage quit after this, even though the game is not that serious. But when you battle through multiple games of DDA kicking in and just things that you have to endure during those matches, it's just aggravating and annoying. Now, aside from that, a little bit of an update. I did recently got contact through email with the opportunity to beta test the ESG game. Of course, got to go through loops and hurdles just to do so. Got to sign an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, and as well, have a Twitter account or certain accounts to promote the game more. And I'm not going through all that stuff just to promote the game. I really wanted to work alongside with ESG. I made the steps to do so. Got an interview with the developer, but I'm kind of cutting back on it because, of course, how they're going about things, using a lot of content creators to promote the game, promote the beta for this weekend, and much more. I'm just not all into that because I look back at the things that I've done over the years, especially with Madden, their beta, especially Madden 24 beta, hyped it up so much, baited a lot of people into it, and it was disappointing because they literally changed things that they done right in the beta compared to the actual release, which was very disappointing. Same thing with Maximum Football now. They did make progress, but then we've seen how the game has been over the past couple months. I've been frustrated with the game. I've done a lot of promoting, hyping it up, and then it was kind of like a disappointment for myself. And then I'm seeing a lot of negative reviews about it. Now, lately, since the first beta test for ESG, a lot of people have been praising it, talking about it, and things of that sort, which technically you're not supposed to disclose certain things, but I guess they was given the right of way to do so, even though they signed an NDA, which they're not supposed to talk about. So I don't know how that's going about. But for me, I don't want to go into promoting something that, a lot of people can't experience themselves, and all they can do is get feedback from another person actually playing it of a non-complete final build of the game. Not being allowed to show it is kind of ridiculous. I feel like they should go back to old school days, because nowadays how games are being beta tested, back then they would have demos for like an actual final build of the game, but you don't have the full functions of everything. I don't know why games don't do that nowadays. Now they want to do it where they use people to promote the game and say all the good things, and then when the game comes out, it's pretty much terrible, and there's so much negative things and issues about the game. So I don't want to do that anymore, and I decided not to go that route to, do the beta test for this weekend and go along with promoting it and things of that sort. I'm just going to wait like everybody else and wait till ESG themselves promote something on their channel and give more actual gameplay footage instead of just hearing things from content creators and things of that sort. I just don't like the whole concept of how they're going about it. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Am I missing out on this opportunity to beta test it? Let me know what you guys think down below. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. I'm out. Peace.